Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil once again. So let's see where market can move and how we can plan for tomorrow. And today we're going to discuss the weekly time frame on S&P 500 index. So this is the first time we are going to discuss on here. Before we used to do on Nasdaq. So this is the first time we are going to talk about on Nasdaq 100, S&P 500, because you may know that S&P 500 and Nasdaq indices are price movement are similarly. So based on that concept, we are going to start discussed on S&P 500s from now on every day. So let's see where market can move this week. Last week we have done discussed, after closing this range market can fall sharply from here, because this was the continuously upside momentum which is very good. After making this kind of retracement, still we are talking about this is the healthy correction. Still this is a healthy correction, because the candle formation was sustaining above 50%. So anything above 50% we still consider it is healthy correction. The moment he started closing this range, after he tried to go on the higher side definitely. So that means one things you have to be in mind, that market still with the buyer are somehow on the market, but they are not sustaining because selling pressure are huge. The moment he started breaking this 50% correction on the market, and he started falling sharply. So we don't have to be panic in the market that market where can go, is it market going to crash? You don't have to be worried, or you don't have to be panic. If market gives you opportunity for the selling, sell in the market. If you are buyer, wait for your days. The moment market try to give us a sign he wants to go, we will do discussion every day that market is giving us a sign that chances are very he might go on the higher side. So it's on a future topic. So right now let's concentrate on the market. So after 3 days continuously selling pressure on the weekly time frame, we may need to think that FNO segment, this is FNO segment and indices, it cannot go continuously on the selling side, or even it cannot go continuously on the higher side. So it is depends on many things: option chain, dividend, index, interest rate. So many things are dependent on the market. So that's why price cannot market, or even market price cannot go in one direction moment. So right now if we find out the support from the where he's sustaining 4270, if I draw the line here, it will going to be 4200 or even 4100. This range is going to be support for the market. No doubt there's a many of the buyer are waiting to buy in the market after reaching this kind of round level. And 4200 round level, this is round level always act as support and resistance in the market. You may see in my previous video I always stress about round level, because I saw many time, as I said, this is psychological level, and at psychological level market need to respect in this kind of round level. So based on this concept, 4200 going to be a very crucial support for the market. So if you are seller, do make sure after touching this kind of round level you book your profit, or even you lock some of your profit, because from this range market can pause or market can make a reversal candle. So suppose it doesn't mean that market need to exactly react 4200, because in previous video if I show some example here, in this candle, this is the hammer candle, but he make a low 4100 somehow something 4100. After touching this level he go on the higher side. Or even the last 2 week we also see that 4150 they touch this level, then he closed below 4200 level. So this is what I'm saying, it doesn't mean that exactly market need to react 4200. He may go little deeper from this range, then immediately can reverse from the upside. So it's better you book your profit after reaching 4200 round level. This is going to be very safest side for the market. So if I draw the line here where market can go and what market can done this, what market can do this week. So this week going to be kind of like pause candle or maybe volatile range, because if I draw the price action, suppose it was continuously on the downtrend, this is the first impulse move for the buyer. So in continuously downtrend, there's the first pullback and not for buying, this is the opportunity for the selling again. So this is what is happening. After impulse move, sellers sell again in the market. So after suppose in morning, Monday morning, market opening flat and it started selling from here, after touching 4200 round level, market need to decide, market will decide where he wants to go. If he wants to go on the downside, then the price will become very confirm that after it was downtrend, it is first impulse move, it is a pullback, after 50% pullback, then he started selling again. So downtrend will become very confirm. after on Monday, if market break 4200 and is still continuously going at the downside. And one things we need to consider, after reaching 4200, if you see that market is hold, market not going for selling or even hit breaking and is still on going upside above 14,200, 4,000, sorry, 4200 down level, then you need to think that market may pause here this week. So what kind of candle we are expecting in this range for this week? Maybe going to be this kind of confusing candle, or may this kind of reversal candle in this week due to the support. This is going to be very crucial support for the market again, where I'm saying this is going to be very crucial support for the market. So do make sure you book your profit if you're a seller, because this is the seller, these are the seller, these are the seller. They are getting huge profit on the market, so they are not going to be aggressive. So don't planning to sell aggressively after seeing this kind of three candle that, oh yeah, market or continuously selling, so maybe I could sell still. We can I can sell aggressively in the market. So don't planning for aggressive, because these are the support. No doubt a lot of buyer are expecting that market could be go on the higher side like that, but it's not going to be happen. But for us, what we can plan, that if you are seller, do make sure you book your profit after touching 4200 round level, or better you wait for a reversal, something reversal sign or something. So this is our weekly time frame. We may expect to see this kind of confusing candle, or may this kind of reversal candle. So let's jump into the daily time frame to understand the movement of the market for the daily. In our previous video, if you didn't see, go and check out my previous video. We have done discussed clearly, this is going to be a very crucial range, 7 to 8 trading activity on a similar range. This is not a simple thing. This is going to be, and this was market was waiting for a news. It could be a good news or it could be a bad news. Completely we have done discussed, and we also talk about if this range breakout either upside or either downside, we could see one direction upside or even downside momentum in the market. So this is what market is doing. See, after breaking this range, he aggressively started selling from this range. And if I say some advanced point here in this condition that market is sustaining here, these are the big candle, this is the big candle. So remember, if you see this kind of big candle on the top, this is the first sign that market is going for aggressive selling pressure in future. I'm not saying this is going to be happen tomorrow or even after tomorrow, but this is the first initial sign that market, the way their candle is formation, no doubt, if this candle is made, you need to think as a generally, everyone is saying this is a big candle, so you and me cannot make this kind of candle. So definitely few of the very big player have been low short, he have been made a short position in this last 2 days. This is how the price candle made here. So this is a very big a very big candle in price action. It's called a big player momentum. So even so, if it is a big player momentum from this range, chances are very high. I'm not sure, but it's look like in future any of the day or weeks, this week going to be a breakout. This support going to be a breakdown in future after seeing this kind of a big player momentum right now. So it's on the future, we will discuss after in future what market can go. But right now let's talk about in here. He closing 4271 kind of level he closed here. Just hold on. So right now market has closed 4271, and as we saw in weekly time frame, the support will going to be 4200 and 4150. So it's look like 100 to 30 point are pending for the selling side to collect in the market. So the best trade we will get, if market going to open in the flat, we can sell in the market till 4200, or after touching this level, then you need to see the price action. Then chances are very high it may can reverse, or even he can drop one more 4150. That's not a confirm, you need to check the price action. But one two things you need to be in remember, if market directly open in the gap down, that to be 4200 or even 4150, then suppose you are a seller, and you short the market 4300 or even 4350 or even 4300. So you planning after selling, after make the position of shorting side from here, generally your target is going to be 4100 or even 4200 at the round level. So suppose market directly open in the gap down in morning, the first things you will see in your account, it is profit without doing anything. So suppose, so what you could expect, definitely seller will going to book their position. So after booking, start to square up their position, who shot from here or even from here. If market going to directly open in the gap down, so then they don't have to do anything. Without doing anything, they will get the profit. They are getting the profit in overnight. So chances are very high, if these are the seller going to square up their position, market can make a reversal from here. So if anything gap down happen, you need to wait for 1 to 2 days to understand the price, how market is going. It's look like market can go on the higher side, and this will act as a resistance in future. We will talk after Monday on Tuesday, after seeing the price movement. So anything gap up, which is above 4300 round level, then there is no any trend, market will going to be volatile. So the best that we will get after opening the flat. So let's jump into the 550 minute time frame to make it more easy how we can planning for take a trade for Monday morning. Suppose you planning to sell for in the market, so you need to consider the round level in here, 4300 round level. So anything above 4000 round level, if market directly open in the gap up, so this is going to be confusing issues, because these are the seller and these are the buyer. So market will be on the range, so trend will be no more confirmation if market directly open the gap up. So you need to be wait for 1 day for take a trade for intraday. And the best trade we will get again after opening this range for below 4300 round level. As soon as it cross, you can sell in the market, but to make sure you try to book your profit as soon as possible, which is 4200, 4220. This is going to be our first target for the selling side, because this is a demand zone. This is the buyer demand zone. If market going to selling from here, it may can reverse from here. Even it could the second half after 12:30 to 1:30. So it's better we book our profit after reaching this kind of level, 4220, even 4200. So again, anything gap down, directly gap down, we not touch in the market. We will wait to see the price. Chances are very high it can go reversal from here, because these are the seller who are selling from the top. They are going to square up their position after seeing the profit in their account without doing anything. So chances are very high it can go on the higher side. So these are analysis. I hope you understand all of my point. So let's see which stock we can trade for tomorrow. The first stock will going to be a Facebook. uh, Facebook, our first stock. In Facebook we can sell for tomorrow, because last swing that was a support for the market, and in Friday market already closing below this range, below this support. So after opening in the flat, we can sell in the market till 180. 180 is a support level, so we can play. After opening in the flat, we can sell in the market. So this is the first stock we can sell for tomorrow. And the second one will going to be Apple. Apple also for selling, because no doubt, if you understand the price, even the Thursday we had a plan. After when the market was closed in here, we aggressively sell to planning to sell in the market. So definitely market has made a very strong selling candle. So hit the like button who make a profit in this candle here, because this is our planning. We planning to sell in the market. So if market go on our direction, definitely we need to make something. So right now, that was the previous support for the market, that market already closing below. So after opening the flat, we also can sell in the market. The origin going to be 150, 150, where the last trend was start, but it's for the positional trade. Generally you're going to make sure we after opening the flat range, we are going to sell in the market, and 1:2 will going to be our risk to reward ratio. So I hope you understand all of my point, friends. And do make sure you do your own research. This is not any recommendation buy or sell in the market. And I hope you enjoy the video, guys. I'll see you in the next video again.